Hello everyone, coming to you from Hong Kong. This is Mark Timms. This video is probably going to be a little bit longer, but it's definitely a must-watch video for any backpacker or any, unless you got a family, like, somebody like me, a single guy, or even a couple. I'm giving you some travel advice. This is a must-watch video for traveling. If you never traveled to Hong Kong, I'm going to tell you about the places to stay, the best place to stay. So I've kind of learned through the hard way. When I first got here, I done Airbnb and just kind of. The problem with Airbnb is you kind of jump around. You'll find a place that's got 3 days available here, 3 days available there. But after a while, I found the best place to stay, location-wise, in Hong Kong, and also, well, I wouldn't say the best. Hong Kong Island is really nice. Sorry guys if it's kind of loud. I didn't expect it to be so loud. When I first started this video, all those buses weren't going by and it wasn't quite as loud. So anyway, continuing on. Yeah, it's a little quiet now. So like this hotel here, that's I'm guessing that's over $100 a night kind of place, right? So where I'm at right now is Tsim Sha Tsui, and it's spelled T-S-I-M, one word. Second word is S-H-A, Sha. Third word is Tsui, T-S-U-I. But if you're in a taxi, you just tell them T-S-T is what people call it for short. Most of these taxi drivers don't speak English. But this is a great location. On the other side of this building here, the white building, that is the river that separates mainland Hong Kong from Hong Kong Island. So you can just walk there. That's the boardwalk. That's where the light show is at night. It's only a couple hundred feet. So I've done the math with the current exchange rate of Hong Kong dollar to US dollar is 7.85 Hong Kong to 1 US dollar. So that comes out to be, I'm paying right now, $18 and change for a pretty nice place. And this is a famous building here, guys. This is very well known for the backpacking community. But the building starts right here. You see this is the start to a building. This is a building over here with the perfect watch. And this building here's the corner here. This building goes down a whole city block. It's huge. It's 16 stories high, I believe. And here's the main entrance. I said it's a famous place. Now, the thing, and I've talked about it in other videos, these buildings are almost like cities once you go inside of them. But the name of the place is called, it's one word, ChungKing Mansion. So I really like this place. I mean, it's got plenty of room. All the places in Hong Kong are very small. The only problem is, see this guy here? I get tired of these guys. I'm just like telling them to screw off. I'm not interested, dude. But besides that, there's a lot of Indian folks that want to give you the card to sell you a fake watch and try to give you some clothes or. But if you're coming here, a lot of times right here in the entrance you can find guys. They'll be soliciting rooms, and during the week, a decent room will go for $150 a night. So, like I said, once you're inside of here, it's like a city. Here's a Western Union here, Western Union, MoneyGram here, and I'm just barely walked in the building. So I'm gonna take a right through here. We got some food vendors here. Hey, what's that? Yeah. Nice food, phones, sell phone cards. You could literally live in this building and never leave. As we go down a little bit further, go down a little further. Some of these guys, I don't know why, they just don't. Nice billfolds here. And I was looking for a billfold last week actually because I lost mine. Luckily I had a backup card. Watches, literally it's a whole city right in here. Got a restaurant here in the corner, sit down restaurant. Some fruits for sale. This guy here selling telephones. All kind of good stuff here. Another restaurant. There's a laundry. There's like 2 laundry mats in here. Here's a lot of these kind of places just have the food right here like that, fried food just sitting out. And you're not advised to go if the food's good, but I wouldn't come eat this food at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon because they cooked it for lunch. If you want it fresh, just like anywhere that does like buffet style or have the food pre-cooked, you want to get there at lunchtime. This guy here, little liquor store here, groceries, liquor store. So it really is like a little city. Phone accessories seems to be popular. This guy here does money exchange. Another little shop here for kind of groceries and what have you. Another little grocery store, clothing store. Let's see here. Show you guys. There's laundromats. I mean, really, you can just walk around and see there. That's a laundromat down this way. Let's show you this. So these people here, it's a decent price. I think they charge you 20 Hong Kong dollars for a load of laundry, which is about $3 for your, say if you got a backpack, your whole backpack could be 20, 25 Hong Kong for there. There's another liquor store over there. So yeah, this is literally a whole city. And they say I haven't been on the second floor, but the second floor is also commercial retail space just like this. So it's 2 levels of this kind of stuff. So it literally is an entire city inside of a building. This building is a complete city block. So I'm gonna pause this video just for a second, guys, and because this another con to this place, there's not a lot. Like I said, the only problem I have is these guys on the street. They like all around through here. They're outside of their stores. You know, they have watches and I'm trying to find the. I got turned around here. Have watches and clothes, and they just very persistent trying to give you a card, trying to sell you a watch. That's kind of aggravating. Another aggravating part about this place, and it just depends on the time. So this place is so big. So this is block C. So it's like almost like a neighborhood. That's neighborhood C. And that elevator, that whole square there, you get up to the block C. And I would even say no clue how many little hotels. They're like micro hotels, that's what I would call them, are in this place. But I would say probably 30 or 40 micro hotels. And a micro hotel has like 7 or 8 little small rooms with an individual owner that buys the business. So here we are at B, trying to find E. I think I've done the whole circle because here is the main entrance out again. And I've only showed you one side of the building. That whole other side there is basically the same. See there, we got some bags for sale. I guess if you lose your backpack, you can buy another backpack there. I haven't even been on this side. So, but yeah, this whole side here is another, who knows what. But yeah, we got clothing, bag luggage place here for. Okay, now we're outside. So I guess this side here isn't quite as happening as the other side. But yeah, I'm gonna pause the video just for a minute. I'm going to block E. I'm on the 4th floor of block E. I'm gonna continue this video when I get there. Okay guys, I want to show y'all real quick. Now this is just for block E, which I'm on. That's how many hotels, so if y'all feel free to count those, put it on pause and count. That's just for block E. Something unique that I think is unique that they do here is this side of the elevator is for even, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. This is for odd over here. So this elevator should be opening up any second. You can see here the camera. Hello. Okay, putting it back on pause, guys. Alrighty guys, and continuing the video, just got off the elevator. As I was saying, the elevator can be kind of tricky, to say the least. Put my drink stuff down here. Okay, so my hotel, and I said 20 or 30, there's 20 or 30 just in block E. And I think it goes, there's like all the way to G or H, I think, but don't quote me on that. I think I remember seeing a G. So that's A, B, C, D, E, F, G. G's the 7th lever. So there's 7 blocks at least, maybe more. And I'm guessing that each one, sorry for the video. I'm trying to do too many things at one time. Okay, so thought I'd show you guys this. That's the name of the hotel, and it's real nice. It's clean here. So once you're inside this is the hotel, micro hotel as I call it. And I like my place because it's all the way in the back. So I've got some outside walls. I've got 2 windows here. This key is kind of unique. Literally, this is the key. It's like a dog tag, and it goes in here like so, and it pushes it in and you turn it. So this is my room, and like I said, it's small, but I've got a full-size bed here. It's wall side to side, which is okay. My most important thing, I've stayed in beds where it's head to toe is wall, and you can't, you know, I'm 6'3.5", so I can't let my feet hang off the bed. So this is a lot more comfortable than the ones that are head to toe. I'd rather have it side to side with the wall. And just like always in Hong Kong, this is what they do, and this is kind of neat. They got it connected right to the sink faucet. You have a valve that turns the sink, and then you do that, and then you got this here, and you put the shower head right here, and then there's your toilet. So this whole room, it's almost like a camper, you know, kind of thing. But it's a drain on the floor. That's the actual shower floor. The bathroom floor is the shower floor. So yeah, that's about it. I got a nice window, not the best view. As you can see, a lot of people have, everybody in Hong Kong, pretty much around here, they have these like things they swing out and hang their clothes on to dry. Nobody really has dryers around here. I'm guessing for 2 reasons: for the cost, and most of these places are super small apartments, so they choose not to have a dryer for the space. When you know, all you have to do is have a little deal like that. But like I said, this is one of my longer videos. I just wanted to, you know, give y'all the rundown. ChungKing Mansion, in my opinion, is the best place to stay. When I first got here, like I said, I was jumping around Airbnb, and like I said, the thing with Airbnb, you'll get 3 or 4 days there, and you get a fair deal, and then you're having to move because they've already booked somebody before you booked, so you just kind of have to, you know, jump around with Airbnb. But I guess there's so many of these places here that they're never, you know, on the first floor, just like the watch guys, the guys that do the soliciting and get on my nerves trying to sell me watches and clothes and what have you. Right when you walk in, if you remember at first of the video, you saw the what is it called, Western Union, where you can do the money transfer right there, or even at the entrance, just kind of hang out there for a minute, and some Indian guy, more than likely it's going to be Indian or some Middle Eastern guy, they pretty much have the monopoly on these little micro hotels. They'll come up to you. Now my advice, just from knowing, they'll probably ask for 200, but you tell them 150. That's the bottom line rate, and that's only 18 bucks, guys. So that's not a bad deal at all. You're not going to find anything, and this is the best location. I might make another video with telling you where the restaurants and bars are, but this whole building here is a complete city block. And the bars, there's probably about 25-30 bars behind, about a city block and a half or so behind this is a whole little bar district. It's really cool, got a lot of cool bars. A German bar called Beer Garden is one of my favorites. They're really nice folks. And there's a place called Castro's, and I've got to meet the owner. He said he's a capitalist, so I'll go back in there. He said it's just a theme. He said he loves Cuba, and just started talking to him about it. I was like, I told him I went in there, didn't realize it was the name of it was Castro's. I just walked up because I saw it was a second floor and saw they had a crowd one day, and I walked up there and I was like, oh goodness, we got a communist. But the guy, he did say that he's all about making money. He believes in the U.S. enterprise. And I know if I'm going off on a tangent, but that place is really cool. Castro's. It's just got a Cuban theme. It's got like a bunch of pictures of old Havana. And the Beer Garden place is really cool. But I'll make another video. Sorry to be so long-winded, guys. I did tell y'all this is going to be one of my longer videos. I'm about to take a nap and maybe go to one of those bars in a little while. Get me a little bite to eat here soon. Yeah, like I said, I did tell y'all this is going to be a longer video, so hopefully it was informative. I'm trying to think before I end this video if there's anything else I need to tell you guys. But I think that's about it. But you know, once again, this is my advice for a couple, or you know, backpacking couples, especially minimalists. I consider myself a minimalist. I can travel, you know, for months and months on end with just a backpack, and these little small places like this do not, you know, I love it. And as I said in other videos, I always look at how much, if you're traveling for a long extended period, you really do need to, you know, pinch your pennies, pinch your dollars, as you say, because you need to look and think about how much you're spending per month. You know, if you're just going somewhere for a day, if you're going on a resort, all-inclusive resort, by all means, you know, pay that $200 or $300 a night stay, and that's what you're going for, to eat all you can eat on, like say a resort in Dominican Republic or something. They charge like $200, everything's included. Yeah, do that. Go do it for a week. Go spend $1,000 for a week. You'll have a great time. But if you're doing something like what I'm doing, where I'm going 1 and 2 and 3 months out of the country and living abroad, consider, you know, your hotel stay is your apartment stay, you know. So do the math and consider, you know, actually saving some money versus, you know, going back home broke. You know, I'm very fortunate to be able to travel and at the same time still make money from my rental property. You know, I still work, I answer the phone, still have all the headaches that most people do that own businesses, but I'm able to, you know, do my work from anywhere in the world. So that's my motivation. One of my big motivations is more or less a why not. I get asked a lot, why in the world do I travel so much? I'm like, why not? You know, I can. I don't have to be tied down to a 9 to 5. And you know, to travel, you know, it really does. You learn a lot of things about new cultures. It really opens your mind up to, you know, new ideas and all. You know, if you stay in the same town so long, your mind, you don't even realize it, but you become closed-minded without even wanting to or knowing it. And you're, you know, when you travel, you just see new things, new ideas, new inventions, just things you would never think of, new ways of doing things. Every country has their own methods of doing things that you never even think about. And so, in my opinion, it's those wow moments, those epiphanies when you see a new process or a new product, or, you know, like I said, just a new way of doing things. Like this building, for instance, you would never see this in South Carolina, a city block building that is basically an entire city within inside of a building like this. So it's just you know, it's all about the adventure, guys. So I'm signing off of that. Sorry to be so long-winded. This is definitely my longest video yet. I know you're just tired of looking out the window, but it's nap time for me, guys. I'm signing off.